We're here. It's Almalexia defeating Mehrunes Dagon.
Justice never sleeps.
Justice never sleeps. Okay. Also, I can report this back to the castle. But I was really trying to how to get to the temple sewers. I couldn't figure that out. Let's see. Oh, okay.
Almalexia knows and sees.
I was right. Going through the basement. The temple sewers. Bum, 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 bum. Abandoned crypt. Help. Hey, there's Variner. Stranger, listen. I have a message I must tell you. My name is Variner. I was killed by the Black Dart gang. I beg you, avenge my death. Their hideout is in Old Mournhold, Temple Sewers West. Many have died fighting them, but there is a mechanism that can flood the room, drowning the gang. Find a lever that looks like a torch holder near the east end of the chamber. Whatever you do, don't get too close or you will join me in the afterlife. I have delivered my message. Now at last my spirit can find rest and join in peaceful silence with my ancestors. Well, I hope so. There's the sewers west. Make sure there's nothing else to explore over here. Sewers east. Okay. I wonder if they will legitimately kill me in one hit with their darts.
No escape.
Oh, those darts do a shit ton of damage. They break my boots instantly. Poison 10 points for 30 seconds. Damage fatigue. Damage health. Leader darts and black darts. Resist magic.
There is no escape.
Absorbed magic. Poor boots just cannot stand up to this onslaught.
There is no escape.
Warning, this is my box. What I keep all my stuff in. Stay out or I will make you dead like Gieler's pet Durzog, what stopped moving after he sat on it. What? Servant's skull. And a drum? I'm gonna take a drum. Black Dart Malar. I think I might have killed all of them then. Very small hideout. Black Dart Adrian. Then we have Giller. Irvin. Okay. Right, Black Dart Gang is dead. We can go turn that in. Go back to the courtyard.
If a few
Not temple.
justice never sleeps.
Yes, it is the temple. I didn't think there was a... No, there is. It turned around in Mournhold. Oh no, did I go the wrong way? We can go down this way. Yeah, here we go. She's up here.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
They're dead? You killed them. You killed the Black Dart Gang? It's a miracle. Here, please, take this. Varener gave it to me. It belonged to his family. I'm sure they all would want you to have it. You have my thanks, and the thanks of Varener's family, and his spirit, and all the victims of the Black Dart Gang. Thank you very much. And then thank you for bringing me the message. I'm too afraid of the Black Dart Gang to try and hunt them down in their lair, but perhaps now that Varener delivered his message, he'll be free to pass on to join his ancestors. So I hope so. Charm 1 to 50 points. A lame ring. Alright, I'm now back here. Oops. Hope that doesn't come back to haunt me. Killed the Ultimate Trainer.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
You know what I forgot to do? I tried to turn in my stock certificate in Solstein.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
Guards quarters. Reception area. Basement.
Justice never.
Making my way to the throne room.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
So, according to a broadside sheet called The Common Tongue, King Helseth poisoned many people in the West, so maybe he poisoned Athen Lethen. Very interesting. I'd like to see a copy of The Common Tongue if you can bring me one. Thank you, you've done well, but now, we lack sources of information in Almalexia's temple. Could you help me find a temple informant? We need a source of information inside Almalexia's temple. There are rumors of discontent in the temple. Go to Almalexia's temple. Quit saying temple. Look for someone discontented. Listen sympathetically and find out whether the temple is willing to accept King Helseth or whether the temple has plans to act against him. Let me ask if he's a loyal member of the temple. King Helseth is a faithful member of both the temple and the imperial cult. Now, will you help us find a temple informant who can help us, or who can tell us whether the temple is willing to accept King Helseth or whether the temple plans to act against him? I'll take care of it. Good, find the informant. Or whether he plans to act against him. Okay. I can run right over to the temple.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Talon Vandus.
Almalexia be praised, Sarah.
What's the status with the goblin army? Have you taken care of it yet? You've killed the war chiefs and their Altmer trainers, and you lived to tell the tale. Interesting. And surprising. Perhaps I've underestimated you, Cyrus the Red Guard. Rest assured, it won't happen again. Take this as a token of Our Lady's appreciation. Well done. I think this is the first time I've talked to this guy. I think I just happened to finish that quest while running around yesterday. Thoughts of the Lord
From what I
Arcane.
hear, there's trouble at the palace.
Trouble. The palace.
Justice never
If a
sleeps.
few words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Maybe Talon Vandis is the one who's upset. All of Ministry.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Yes. Grace and mercy upon you. What do you want? In her name, Sarah.
Okay. Maybe I should be asking people about discontent in the temple.
Justice never sleeps.
Justice.
I clean this temple, Sarah. Mind you keep it that way.
Mind you keep it that way.
Almalexia knows and sees.
Oh. And here you go, I didn't ask this lady the right questions. I am a faithful believer, but Almalexia makes me uneasy. For the last 50 years, the tribunal stopped walking among us, stopped listening and speaking with us. This worried me and made me sad. Were our gods abandoning us? Were they growing weak? But since Almalexia has lately come among us again, I feel more worry, not less. Her face glows brightly with hope and power, but her words seem dark and bitter. Oh, let's listen patiently and sympathetically. Almalexia's homilies are full of compassion, understanding, wisdom, and acceptance. But now her sermons seem more intent on destroying the wicked, punishing the foolish, and rewarding the faithful. The unquestioning, obedient faithful. Yes, these are difficult times, and in difficult times to survive we must be hard. I tremble for the failing of my faith, but the God I once loved now frightens me. Well, let's not, push the issue. Can I come speak another time? Yes, you may come again another time. It is hard to talk of such things. I feel guilty and disloyal. But in my heart I know something is not right. It helps a little to be able to speak of it with you.
Walk in the light, in the spirit.
So we'll give her just a sec. And run over to the Great Bazaar. Oh, was it the great? No, it wasn't the Great Bazaar. It was
God,
this.
that itches.
Common Tongue. Bring him a copy of this. Then see if enough time has passed. If I just wait till morning.
It's
Almalexia
another
knows
perfect
and
day in
sees.
Mournhold.
Okay. Ask about King Helseth. Helseth has murdered King Lethan and stolen his crown. It does not matter that King Lethan was a fool. He was our fool. So long as the puppet king was a joke, we could all laugh and ignore him. Helseth is not a fool and no one is laughing. If Helseth seeks in earnest to be king, then Almalexia and the temple are sworn in earnest to destroy him. And I've heard some of the high priests of the temple are going to be relocated. I haven't heard who or where or why, but it seems to be a result of some serious disagreement. about temple doctrine between the Alma Rula and some outspoken critics.
Justice never sleeps.
Oh. Barenziah's chambers.
I'm sure someone else can help
Approach
you.
and be recognized, my good man.
Am I supposed to be talking with you, Queen Barenziah? Remember when you
Approach
ruined
and
my
be
reputation in
recognized, my good
Daggerfall?
man.
Go
If
to
a
the
few
throne.
words can help, I'd be happy to talk.
Guards quarters. Regent Depot.
Emperor, King, and Justice. Emperor, King, and Justice.
There we go, throne room. Galsa Andrano speaks her mind and, from what you say, sounds sincere. You handled her well. The temple seems to recognize that King Helseth will not be content to be a puppet like King Lethan, and plans to act against us. Very good work, Cyrus the Red Guard. The king will hear of your loyal service. Now you can help us with another matter. King Helseth is concerned about possible disloyalty among the guards. I've replaced many of the former king's guards with more reliable men, but I had to keep some experienced guards, and I can't be certain of their loyalties. I will pretend you wish to join the royal guards. That's your excuse for talking to the guards, sounding them out, and looking for evidence of disloyalty. If you find any hint of treason or evidence of disloyalty, report it to me. Take no action, report to me, and I will judge what action is appropriate. It's your judgment I'm testing, not mine. Talk to them yourself and form your own conclusions. Alright, well, I'll take care of it. What about the common tongue? Can give you a copy of the common tongue. I thought you wanted to read it. Guess he doesn't care that much. I've had worse jobs. Tinius Delician knows what he's doing. He offered me a position and I took it. Delician is a hard ass, but he's fair. I've got no complaints. Mention my Halalu connections. No, they're not very good one. I don't think it's important, but you should mention it to Tinicius Delician if you haven't already. He doesn't like surprises. People ask your background qualifications, play the closed-mouthed professional. Tell them to mind their own business. But I'll let slip my concerns about you hiding close dealings with Halalu in the past. Only a fool would share confidence isn't with a stranger, but perhaps we're dealing with a fool. Oh, okay. Can't talk to Karad.
Prune-faced old witch.
My father had the honor to serve King Helseth and Queen Barenziah in Wayrest. My family has served the queen for 3 generations. I don't know about your qualifications, but I presume you satisfy Tinius Delician, or we wouldn't be talking. Okay, maybe not you.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
King's health to you, Sarah. Alright. Nothing wrong with House Halalu, alright. Here we go.
This is a system! Get down on the ground! Now!
Hey, Terry. What did Tinius Deletian send you to me for? If he wants you to be a royal guard, then you'll be a royal guard. Nothing to do with me. How do I like it? You think I was born yesterday? My mom didn't teach me to blabber to strangers, so old King Lethan was a bit of a fool, but he was good to me. And King Helseth is no fool. He's got to keep some experienced men like me around. All these new fellows like you. Someone's got to teach them their business because they don't know it. Terry, Terry. I saw you on Steam playing that Final Fantasy VII. Alright, my house Halalu connections. Oh, really? Does Tinius Delicia know that? Did you talk to Eleri Aaron? You should tell her that your house Halalu, really. But don't tell Tinius Delicia, just tell Eleri Aaron. Eleri Aaron.
Long live the king.
Here, you sly dog. Just getting them addicted,
Justice
huh?
never sleeps.
It wants something. What does it ask?
Emperor, king.
Where is Eleri Aaron? Triple check that she's not in here.
Justice never sleeps.
I'm sure someone else can help you.
Oh, you guys are at the end.
Justice never sleeps. That guy looks familiar.
No. Stuck. Boom, boom, boom.
What do you
Mournhold,
want with me?
City of light. City of magic.
What? Yvulin Erano told you to tell me about your Halalu connections and told you not to tell Tinius Deletian? I have no idea what that's all about. Are you sure you heard him right? He's not the brightest star in the sky. He gets confused sometimes. I wouldn't worry about it. I'll talk to Yvulin Erano later when I get a chance. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding.
Justice never sleeps.
This never sleeps.
Emperor, king,
And justice. What the?
long live the king.
An honor to serve King Lethan, King Barenziah. Boom. Okay, act like you didn't know what to press. You're right. It was covering up. Find some tangible evidence. Something in writing. Right in the guard quarters. Yeah, that makes sense. Bulin Irano in the guard quarters. Cult services. Reception area. I think the guard quarters are this way.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic.
Hey, hi, Enchanter. Handwritten note. Troll in the guards' quarters, huh? A curious copy of guard duty rosters for the past several weeks. Their handwriting is tiny and almost illegible, with frequent misspellings. The 3 names are always correctly spelled. Milvella Drelin, Ivulin Irano, and Aleri Aaron. All those watches, and those watches when all 3 are the only guards in the throne room, have been underlined twice.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic. What's he doing here?
Only pants in here. Common tongue, Irano's copy. Okay, this broadsheet is a newsletter copied on cheap paper featuring sensational events in the city of Mournhold. One article describes a list of individuals who died under suspicious circumstances when their interests conflicted with those of a former prince of the West. The reference is clearly King Helseth, king of Morrowind, formerly Prince Helseth of the kingdom of Wayrest in the province of High Rock. This copy was found under the pillow on Ivulin Irano's bed. The ownership of the chest at the foot of the bed indicates the ownership of the document.
What do you want with me?
The questions are, can you send me your credit card number? Will you send me $1,500 in iTunes gift cards? Will you follow and subscribe to your favorite booby streamer on Twitch? Oh, he's got stuck in the candle.
The king's health to you, Sarah.
Sarah. This is Ivulin Irano's handwriting on the note you found. He notes the watches when Drelin, Aaron, and Irano were the only guards in the throne room. I believe I'll change the watch schedules to prevent that, and I'll need to keep a close eye on all 3. Very shrewd work, Cyrus the Red Guard. You brought me clear evidence of disloyalty among the guards. Now I need your help finding evidence of conspiracy involving a new religious cult against King Helseth among the Halalu nobles. Those are the only questions? That's kind of weird. Yeah, as if that's any of their business. It's very strange. I mean, unless the survey was talking about, you know, helping LGBTQ streamers or streamers with disabilities. Alright, the old king's Halalu supporters haven't accepted King Helseth's ascension to the throne with good grace. Maybe they think that another candidate, a Halalu candidate for example, would be better. Maybe they have some plans to express such a preference. If so, I doubt they would be candid about it. But maybe you should search Lethen Manor for documents, diaries, or other tangible evidence of such plans. Halalu or Lethen Manor. Is Lethen Manor back in Aldrune? Or you don't need help. Well, I get it if, you know, some people like to support streamers like that. You know, that's one of the things you can tag your Twitch channel as. And in fact, for some reason, one of my most... It says people, you know, they have the people where your viewers come from based on your categories. And most of my viewers come from first playthrough because I tag a lot of my streams like that. But but I think second or third place was LGBTQ for some reason. I think I've gotten hosts from streamers of that category. But if the survey didn't mention that that's what that was for, it was just for any smaller streamer, it doesn't seem to make sense. I'm gonna go back here. Let's see, I think I have a couple new skulls. I do. Yeah, I think you're holding up the you're holding up the category on that front. There we go. Our skull fire is pretty nice. Mariner's ring. Ooh, let me try to remember. I think it was somewhere under like channel summary. Let me see if Morrowind's gonna let me alt tab right now. Yeah, let me see if I can find it for you. Where was I looking at that?
With
All right, let's see. Under Insights, Channel Analytics. Yeah, Insights, Channel Analytics. Which tags are users filtering by to find my channel? And right now it says 100% transgender. I don't know why it says that. See? Oops. Showing my stream thing. Hang on. Here. Right there at the bottom, you see? Engagement, follower reach, transgender. I don't know why. 100% English. So maybe it's not quite the... maybe it's not very accurate. Or maybe somebody found my stream once with that tag. And it's just that one person, and so that's all I got. You know, we're not very big streamers, so those analytics can be thrown off by one or two people.
Impressive. These
Clothes suit you well. Yeah. That's 100% transgender playthrough right there. Well, this is Lethry Manor, not Lethen Manor. Whoops. Let's go back to... Before we return to Mournhold, let me go to Solstheim real quick to turn in my stock certificate.
Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Oh, and I could go from the Mages Guild to here. I just couldn't go from the Silt Strider to here. And this is not where you take the boat from. I'm a dummy who keeps coming back here.
You seek information.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
How about shit?
How about sharing the wealth?
Where would you like to go?
I'd like to go to Solstheim. Hope this stock certificate is worth a bunch.
The pleasure is all mine.
Yes. Did you want something?
Greetings, Factor. You're not going to hurt me, are you? Yes, well, given the absence of Carnius, I suppose I could process the appropriate paperwork. Like to exchange your certificate? Let me check that value. According to recent documents, your certificate is worth 9,000 gold. Heck yeah. Actually... How do I have the patience to stay with one character in my games? Genuinely interested, you just can't do that. I don't know, it's just what I like to do. I think I should just hang on to this stock certificate, put it in our room, like frame it or something. Yeah, share your opinions, Terry. Like I don't know. It's just I like to play one character. I like to get them to really high levels of power. Especially on stream, like I like to finish things, I like to go all the way through things. And this probably comes from a place where it's like, you know, they say you should, I think I've mentioned this before, apologies if you've heard this before, they mention you should stream or make the content that you like to watch. And honestly, when I'm not online, this is the kind of stuff I'm watching. I'm watching somebody play through my favorite games, and it's always frustrating to me when like it's a streamer or a content creator I really like that stops halfway through a project. Like they didn't even get to see this quest that I really liked, or that line of dialogue that was hilarious to me, you know? Like I've watched so many people start Oblivion playthroughs and then get, you know, 5 hours in or just like, let's move on. Yeah, so I figured part of it is, you know, being on stream. Like if I'm going to do this on stream, let's do it on stream. Because it has a lower pull than other games, yes. And I totally understand that, especially if streaming is your main source of income. If it's not pulling the viewers, you can't stick with it for very long, so... But even the people who are like... I can't imagine there's a huge difference between somebody who gets... somebody who's getting, what, 6,000 viewers playing Oblivion versus, you know... 8,000 if they switch to Apex Legends or something. I mean, like, what's the... Is there that big of a revenue jump? I guess so. You know, I've never had that many viewers, so... We'll put the stock certificate right there.
Impressive. These clothes
Suit you well.
You seem like very good company.
What say you?
What did I do to deserve this honor?
What say you?
Well met,
What say
friend.
you? Not
What
the
say
chapel.
you?
Go back to Mournhold. Can't deal with the kitty emoji spams in chats. I always like the random emotes that people have.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
I escape Mournhold this. You may not leave the city this way.
Show
Buff
love one,
Jedi.
show love one, 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 show love one,
High
show
five,
love
dude.
one, show love 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 one, show love.
Oh, there it goes. Alright, Lethen Manor was over here, I believe. Velis Manor, Sagery, Thendis, Vacant. Ooh, a vacant manor. Can I buy it? Hey, old friend. How's it going? Thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. Even if the game is poopers. I wonder if you would say the same about Arena, Terry. I wonder if you could make it through Arena. I bet you could, as long as you didn't play... Really, as long as you didn't play the monk. I think other characters are much stronger. Perhaps Lethen Manor is over here.
Gods grant you justice, Sarah.
Here we go. The first 3 streams of learning the game, indeed. Yeah. It'll be a rough time.
Interesting. Go on.
You're here to offer your respects. Speak to Ravani Lethan, the king's widow. I'm actually looking more for evidence of corruption. Also gonna steal your money. Because I'm a pirate. Arr.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic. I'm just standing here watching. It's my job.
Not very good at it. It was rough. I'll give you that for sure. I feel like there were some times while I was playing where I felt like that as well. I felt like that honestly at the beginning of Wizardry 8 before I was able to like get into the rhythm.
City of light, city of magic.
You're trapped forever in the sewers.
We must endure our sorrows.
Addressed outside to my honorable cousin Forvin Barano, be this delivered in haste. Forvin, I cannot agree. I am a merchant and you have no skill at arms. You are a noble and in your prime were proven on practice and tournament grounds. Though in truth you have never fought a duel and have few gifts as a liar. No one can doubt Halagar the Bloody's aptitude and enthusiasm for mayhem, but he is not a subtle man, more suited for a brawl or battlefield than an assassin's role. And we cannot trust the Dark Brotherhood. Helseth owns them. They promise discretion, but their promises are worthless. I am afraid we must approach the Morag Tong. I agree with you. They will probably refuse, but at least they can be trusted to be discreet. If in the end we are forced to choose among ourselves, I fear it must be you, and we will have to rack our brains for some plausible pretext that will get you into Helseth's presence. I am disappointed, though not surprised, at lack of public outcry over Athens' murder. The popular sentiment seems to be to avoid personal risk and accept Helseth. It's short-sighted, but understandable. I have noted, however, that the writer of the common tongue is sympathetic to our cause, clever and eloquent. He may be able to sway opinion. We should try to identify this fellow and try to bring him into our councils. Your faithful servant, Bedal Allen. Oops.
We must
Leave me alone with
endure
my grief.
our sorrows.
Well, I think this note will do.
For king and emperor.
For king and emperor. Reception area. Guards quarters.
Never does a thing.
What do you
For
want?
king and emperor. Like that.
What do you want with me?
Oh.
Justice never sleeps.
Justice never sleeps.
Mournhold, city of light, city of magic. Justice never sleeps.
My gosh. Well, now that New World was pushed back, we definitely have time for the merge mod.
Justice never sleeps.
Merge mod in full. Gosh, good gosh darn is this castle. I haven't asked yet. I was also trying to figure out a way so I could have people choose their faces and voices and everything, but it's... I don't know, there's no way, there's so many.
Justice never sleeps.
So after looking at the merge mod, yeah, the merge mod is a little bit complicated.
I better lay off the musty.
The only thing to change faces and stuff.
Hail, friend.
Mournhold,
I was gonna say that it doesn't appear to let me.
Magic.
I can't get bonk, which is upsetting, but it's okay because I don't want to start in 8 because that restricts all the characters to.
I'll never get this stain out.
That restricts all the characters to the Might and Magic 8 stuff. So you can only be a Dark Elf Vampire or everything. But starting in Might and Magic 7, you seem to be able to make, like, you can make a Minotaur anything you want. You can make an elf, a dwarf, a human, a goblin, anything you want. So I was thinking I would have people just pick off of the Might and Magic 7 characters. Yeah, it definitely has the most choices. You can be a Minotaur mage, a goblin knight. Actually, I made a goblin knight. A goblin as monk, anything. I don't know why that for some reason in Might and Magic 7 and 6 you can pick to start with a Minotaur and make them any class, but you cannot be a troll. For some reason it doesn't let you make a troll anywhere outside of Might and Magic 8, which was weird. Can you be a vampire druid? Yes, you can. Except High Enchanter's already my druid, so... Be a vampire or something else. Alright. This letter you found is very interesting. Borvin Birano, Hilager the Bloody, and Bedal Aaron are obviously conspiring to assassinate King Helseth. This is treason, punishable by death. I will immediately draw up writs for their execution. You would do the king a great service if you would execute these traitors. Excellent. When you've executed the traitors, report back to me. Yes, we can definitely do that. We'll just have to make sure we don't screw it up. That'll turn Terry into a lich, though, right? Turn him into a vampire lich? Regardless, I think I was going to do the evil side in Might and Magic 7 because I did the good side in my original playthrough. Alright, Forvin Barano's a faithful temple-going noble. Look for him around the temple. Bedal Allen is anywhere in the city. Logar the Bloody. Try looking down below in the sewers. Oh, I definitely found that guy in the sewers before.
Justice never.
How do you do, Rickard?
It's another perfect day in Mournhold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you at? Bedal was using you here.
Our Lady's
Gavis.
blessings upon you, faithful servant.
Health and healing are my specialties.
Justice never
If a few words can help,
Justice
I'd be happy to
never
help.
sleeps.
Yeah. So it's all the Might and Magic you're probably very familiar. It's all the Might and Magic 7 classes, but you can pick any face from 6, 7,
If
or
a few
8,
words can help,
except for the
I'd be
troll.
happy to help.
Maybe she's right.
Forvin Birano. Where's Forvin? I'd look up by the temple. Yeah, I talked about he's here. Is he hanging out around here? Goval.
Sorry,
Bells,
not interested.
Renan.
Really? Say your piece, churl, and be done.
Say your piece, Churl. Got an ebony short sword. Right. Ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Street Bazaar. Sewers.
Justice never sleeps. What's the word?
Well met, friend. You're not a familiar face. New to Mournhold, are you? Don't suppose you arrived with any female friends, huh? I get on quite well with the women, you know. Ah, women. Can't get enough of them. But then who can? You wouldn't happen to know any eligible ladies, would you, Cyrus the Redguard? I'm looking for a saucy wench that can satisfy me. A tall order to be sure, but you never know, so familiar with any? No, I'm not. Fair enough. Not surprising, really. I'd hardly expect someone like you to pick out a female that I'd missed. Quite the eye for beauty, I'd say so myself. Well, keep an eye out anyway, will you? Okay.
May all speak well of you,
For a
Sarah.
female companion of sorts. Bedal Allen at the bookstore. Magic shop, armory, bookseller. Hey,
Me?
Vidal.
Here. Nothing.
But I don't
Doing
understand.
nothing. See?
Is something the matter? Yeah.
I have you.
We can afford it, the chief.
Can afford it, that cheap fetcher.
Speak freely.
I don't 100% remember where this guy is supposed to be. It's gonna take just a little running around. This takes me back to... yeah, back over here. Terry, if you believe, I mean, you want to make it challenging for me, I'll lug a ranger around. No problem. The only limitation I'm gonna make is just not for people to stack classes. That's no fun, just playing as... it's either too overpowered or too weak, you know? Yeah, if you think it's cool, you can be a Minotaur bounty hunter. Only if you want to, though.
What do you want?
What about a... bland old knight? What about a Minotaur monk? We can pull it back to our Legend of Grimrock playthrough. Yeah, a Minotaur ninja. There you go. Or you could, we could still do the evil playthrough and just not promote, or and only promote your Minotaur in Might and Magic 6. So that you're a Minotaur Archmage and name him Deemer or something. I think you're okay, High Enchanter. Oh, Terry, just go meta. Create a character and name it High Enchanter. Ooh, a vampire assassin. I think I've made it to the same spot multiple times. Go to the west sewers. He might be in there. A BDSM vampire. You know what? No, actually, you cannot. Not by starting in Might and Magic 7. I would say... I mean, yes, you can transport from 7 to 8. Yeah, I'd have to use a save game editor, I think is what I would have to do for that. Like I could just change the face to the dragon, you know? Palace sewers. Go back up to the west sewers. Battlefield. He was standing somewhere down here. Yeah, it's a 5-man party the whole time. Residential ruins. You know, he might have mentioned that, but I haven't officially asked everybody. I just know High Enchanter locked it in early for, he wanted to be a druid. Okay, where is this piece of crap? What do Dark Elves do? They're kind of kind of like an archer, like if you think about archers from the other games. Plus they have a Dark Elf ability. I don't know if I can choose the Dark Elf class without starting in Might and Magic 8 though. I know I can choose their faces, so you can start as like the Dark Elf looking or vampire looking person and then be a ranger or something, but my stats, there you go. I am not finding this guy. I'm gonna find him real quick. He is in the west sewers. Yeah, here's my stats. Yeah, make up your mind. I wanted to be a troll knight. It just wasn't in the cards. Find my way back to the west sewers. You know what? I'm actually gonna I'll CV out of here and come back down. Present my writs. I'm free to go. Yeah, as you can see, it's difficult. It's difficult for me to try to do this through, you know, Discord. I can't take a picture or be it's difficult to like take a picture of all the paper dolls as well as all the classes, explain what's going on, as well as trying to have people pick voices too, because you could customize your own voice. So it's probably just easier to have people show up on the day. Yeah, I know you can stream in Discord. The share screen, yeah. But at that point, why am I just not, at that point, why am I not just saying, hey, I'm live on Twitch right now. You want to make your character, you know, come show up. Here we go, West Sewers, finally. Right, Halagmar. You big dumb nerd. Here you are, jeez.
Seen any elves?
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna denounce you and
It'll be
execute
your
you.
blood here, not mine.
Steel Warhammer of Smiting. Yeah, Mournhold must have a real,
What do you want with me?
a real sewage problem. Back to the courtyard. I think the reception area, you go right upstairs. You're like at the throne. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, where did I put that?
Where did I put that? You've executed Forvin, Blogar, and Bedal. Congratulations. It is customary to pay the executioner for his services. Here are 3,000 gold pieces and our thanks. And now I'd like your help finding the anonymous writer of the Common Tongue. We'd like you to find the anonymous writer of the Common Tongue and persuade him to stop printing such lies about King Helseth. When we make official inquiries, people just look stupid and assure us they have no idea what we're talking about. We think you may have better luck, particularly if you approach less reputable citizens, persons who place profit above honor. Lies, Helseth is a poisoner, isn't he? What do you know about it? Do not let our close association confuse you into thinking I will tolerate disrespectful speech concerning our sovereign. Alright, well, first we want you to ask around and discover who is writing these lies. Then we want you to find him and persuade him to stop printing lies. The manner of the persuasion is left to your discretion. You will be discreet, of course. We don't want to appear to be threatening the time-honored imperial traditions of encouraging free speech. Okay. I'll take care of it. Well, I actually know exactly where this guy is, so I accidentally found him before. No. It's a crash if I ever seen it. Boom. Boom, boom. Right. Back on the mission. Can I go to the plaza from here? Or, yeah, God's Reach. That's where I'm going. It's Craftsman's Hall. And under this keep out area. I'm here.
We print the truth, the straight truth.
What are you doing here? And may I suggest you answer your answer very clear. Oh, sorry. I suggest you make your answer very clear because this office and what we do here is a well-kept secret. We wish to keep it a secret, even if it means that you do not leave her alive. Sure. Can you get to the arena for Might and Magic 7? I'm looking for the Eye of Argonia. Excuse me, I'm just an honest working burglar. I want no trouble. You will stop printing lies about King Helseth. I haven't printed lies about King Helseth in the common tongue. I've only printed the truth. And I intend to keep on printing the truth in the common tongue, unless you think you can stop me. I think killing you will stop you. I think a gift of 1,000 gold will stop you. I think a donation of 3,000 gold to the Widows and Orphans Fund will stop you. I don't know, do I just want to start murdering people on King Helseth's behalf? Cyrus is no king lover. He overthrew the entire government of Stros Mackay for their corruption. Seems like he'd give money to widows and orphans, though. You are a shrewd judge of character. I am a man of principle and will not hold my common tongue for a payment of gold. But I know what benefits gold can do if it's used in a good cause. Very well, I will not discuss King Helseth in the common tongue. You have my word. And I'll take your 3,000 gold and will contribute it to the Widows and Orphans Fund. And now, if you'll excuse me, we'll have to relocate immediately now that the secret of our office is spoiled. Okay. It's a real Robin Hood move there, Cyrus. I like it.
Boss.
Good to see you again, friend. I was just doing a little writing.
Good to see you again, friend. Reception area and up the stairs. So, Trells Varus is the anonymous writer of the Common Tongue. And he gave you his word he would not discuss King Helseth in the Common Tongue, and you gave him 3,000 gold to contribute to the Widows and Orphans Fund? Yes, a small sacrifice in the service of my king. We place great trust in your judgment, and we are very satisfied with your service and sentiments. You shall have 3,000 gold to cover your expenses, and a rich reward and great honor besides. I give you a King's Oath blade, exactly like those used by the Royal Guard. Only those sworn to the King's service and tested by great trials may use them. They bear deadly curses that kill thieves and traitors. There is one last official matter. Go to Lady Barenziah. She's asked to speak with you. Well, Lady B wants to meet me in her chambers, huh? Bing, bing. That's a big old two-handed blade. Damage health 20 points, paralyzed 3 seconds. Fire damage 20 points for 3 seconds. This is a big boy.
I'm sure someone else
be
can help you.
recognized, my good man.
Hello. Greetings, Cyrus the Red Guard. I've been wanting to speak with you. I understand you've been performing some duties for Tinius, and you've done well. I believe there are other matters you should investigate as well. Mournhold is a town of two minds. On the one hand, there is the monarchy led by Helseth, and on the other there is the temple and the goddess Almalexia. It is hard to know whom you may trust. While there has been no open hostility between the two, there are always undercurrents that bear watching. Or Kelly Chambers. Who's Kelly Chambers? Why does that sound familiar? Do I know that? Jog my memory, Terry. Old Tear Bear, help me. I would like you to make yourself known to the temple. See what you can learn. Speak to Fedris Hilir. He's a powerful man in the temple and confidant of Almalexia. See if you can get to know him a bit. Oh, well, I already cleared out the goblins. He should like me well enough. Can I steal from Lady Barenziah stuff? Oh, yes! Yeoman Kelly Chambers! That's why. What happens if I kill
Here
Alma?
it comes.
It's the end of you, Swit!
She's powerful. How's it feel to be paralyzed?
Now you die!
She is no slouch. Alright, severed the thread of prophecy. Got a Daedric dagger that damages health 50 points on target. Wow.
How do I know you're not up to something devious?
Well, you don't. Not divine, I'm CV.
From what I hear,
Fedris Hilir.
there's trouble at the palace.
I have nothing for you at this time. Speak with Gavis Drin, the Lord Arcanon. He was in consultation with Lady Almalexia this very morning. Perhaps he has something for you. The human cleric face and the fab rich boy voice.
Justice never sleeps.
Well, I'll try to make sure.
Faithful what do you want?
I'll try to make sure I put the stream at a time that you can show up, just to make sure I have it right. No, I don't want to mess up. But I think I know exactly what you're talking about. I'm like 90% sure.
Upon you, faithful servant.
Alright. You wish to be of service to Our Lady, it is essential. Beneath this temple there's a large sewer system, built around the ruins of old Mournhold. You smell like you have spent some time there. Regardless, in these ruins there lies a shrine. The shrine has been corrupted. The Shrine of the Dead was once a place of great power. It served as a channel to the ancestors, allowing the faithful to learn from them, to harness their power. Over the years it has been forgotten and it has grown sour. The power that radiates from the shrine has drawn hordes of the undead to it. The Shrine of the Dead must be cleansed. The Shrine of the Dead holds immense power to speak with the ancestors and harness their power. Lady Almalexia wishes to use this power for the good of Morrowind. I realize that ancestor worship falls a bit outside traditional temple doctrine, but the lady knows best, and her will is law. To find the shrine, enter the sewers through the temple basement, then head east to the ruined temple gardens, and south to the Shrine of the Dead. And the shrine must be cleansed, but certainly not by me. The task falls to one of Almalexia's chosen. You will escort this young priest, Ervil Dulny, to the shrine. Protect him well, Cyrus the Redguard. His experience is limited, but he is necessary to complete the ritual. The shrine is protected by the profane, powerful liches who feed from the power of the shrine. You must destroy them for Dulny to perform his duties. I stress again, protect Dulny at all costs. It is he who must perform the ceremony. If he is not able, there are no others. Right, through the basement. Where's Dulny? You say Temple Sewers East? Now let's go through the Temple Ruins East.
Die, Fetcher!
What the? Black Dart guy again. Where's Dulny, though? Speaking of liches, these are bone lords, I guess. There you go, Temple Gardens. Lady Almalexia. Muriel Lich bitch. Profane acolyte. Well, I think we cleansed this place pretty well. I've killed the last of the profane, the liches guarding the Shrine of the Dead. Seems pretty easy. Raw adamantium. I'm gonna take some of that just in case I need it. The silver stuff. Not just my claws, I'm gonna inject it all the way through my body. So my whole skeleton is like that. I'm sure you probably know better than me, Terry, but did you know that because of that, like in the comics, Wolverine's supposed to be like 5'2" and 400 pounds? He's like insane, just like an insane, dense, tiny ball of muscle and weight from his adamantium skeleton.
Justice never sleeps.
Wait, Uriel. Yeah.
I'm so hungry. What is it now? Must we go on?
Irville, here we go. Let's go. I have killed the propane. There a travel together option? Oh yeah, he's following me for sure. Yeah. I think Hugh Jackman did an amazing job, but he's not quite there for the comics. But I mean, I don't know. Is there anybody who would... Are there any actors that are like 5'2" and all muscly? I don't know. Could do a young Sylvester Stallone. He always looks huge in his movies, but he's only like, I don't know, 5'9". I think maybe even shorter. I think he's like 5'7". No, why? No, I'm 6 foot. Where you go? Yeah, when we meet up in real life, High Enchanter, we'll fight eye to eye. Look each other dead in the eye and be like, "Are you talking to me? You talking to me?" Like that. Terry doesn't get to join the 6 foot club. Terry'll do Wolverine, yes. Here you go, buddy. Here's the shrine. I will now cleanse the shrine of the dead. I suppose. If I can, be with me, lady. I think you did it. Supposed to be coming back with me, or what's your deal? Let me save real quick. I'm just gonna teleport out of here. I hope you can too. You should know the spell, CV. Intervention.
Almalexia.
According to Google, Stallone is 5'10".
Our Lady's blessings upon you, faithful servant.
Interesting. You've performed your duty well, Cyrus the Red Guard. The goddess is very pleased. Take this blessed spear as a gift from the Lady Almalexia. It is good that you have been of service to Our Lady. Gonna stab your ass to become a Cyclops. Are you one of those people who gets weirded out by eye contact, High Enchanter? My wife is the same way. She can't like when talking to somebody, she has to look different directions. Yeah, I wouldn't say Stallone is short. Stallone is average height, but you know, he's an action star in a world of action stars like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Dolph Lundgren and you know, people like that who are huge guys and have made their careers on being huge guys. Sylvester Stallone is you know, he's a guy of average height and, you know, in very good shape. Oh, can't take it seriously. I see what you're saying. Alright, unfortunately I know of nothing you may do for the lady now. Speak with Phaedrus. He usually has errands that must be completed by the lowly. Don't let him tell you he has nothing to be done. I'm sure there's something. Okay. Yeah, and there's even like pictures of scenes where he's made to be the tallest guy in the room.
From what I hear, there's trouble at the palace.
I spoke with the lady earlier today, and there may be something that one of your skill will be able to help with. The Lady Almalexia would like you to retrieve a powerful artifact, Barenziah's Mazed Brand. Or Mazed Band. Wealth magic. All I know is that the goddess wants it returned. You'll find it in the ruins beneath the temple. Search to the northwest in the sewers. There was a passageway in the abandoned crypt that had been blocked off by a cave-in, but Almalexia had the area cleared. As for the item itself, I don't really see why you'd need to know any more about it. If you must inquire, perhaps Gavestrin can give you more details. Okay. I think I know right where that is. Yeah, what's this mazed band? Yes, the mazed band. Barenziah himself was a powerful mage, quite powerful in fact. He created the band sometime in the middle of the Second Era, and soon after disappeared. The purpose of the artifact is unknown to me, Cyrus the Red Guard. All I know is that the lady wants it. I can only assume it will allow her to better minister to her people, though I find that hard to imagine. Hey, what the lady wants, she gets. A spear. You say you cannot follow a spear? Here's East Abandoned Crypt. I love spears and I love pole arms. Imagine spearing a lich to death. Boom, 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 boom. Especially dying to somebody who looks like this, stabbing them with a spear. It's like, wow, you didn't put immunity to spears in your lich spell? Come on. Where's this brazen band? You
have no place here, child of living flesh. The Mazed Band must not be allowed to leave this tomb. The band should never have existed at all. That was my folly, and this is my curse. For all eternity I am damned to walk in this half-life, to keep my creation from destroying the hearts and minds of mortals. Those who would challenge my fate will pay with their lives.
Well, this guy looks cool. It's Barenziah himself. He's got a Daedric Claymore. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take the Mazed Band. Oh, I'm over encumbered from the magics here. Bum, 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 bum. Guess I'm tossing the Claymore. Looks cool though. Or Barenziah. You are one. That's probably the coolest monster I've seen in the game, honestly. Really, really cool looking. Alright.
Almalexia protect us. If she still can.
She sounds so sad.
It's another perfect day in
I didn't realize this
Mournhold.
lady's name was Granny Wayrest. Here's the band. You got the Mazed Band. Interesting. I won't be the one to take it. Speak with the priest, Drin. He'll know what should be done. Okay. You've been able to retrieve the Mazed Band? Amazing. Almalexia will want to hear about this immediately. You are to speak with her directly. I hope you realize what an honor you are receiving, Cyrus the Red Guard. She's
Our
requesting
Lady's
my,
blessings upon you, faithful
my
servant.
direct presence, huh?
Justice never sleeps.
Justice never sleeps. We actually get to talk to Almalexia herself.
Come, bathe in the light of my mercy.
He's floating. So, you are the person I have been hearing about. I welcome you to my chapel, Cyrus the Red Guard. Or perhaps I should call you by another name. But that is a discussion for a later time. I understand you have done well in my service, and indeed a service in my name is a service for all of Mournhold. Now, my faithful and obedient servant, let us discuss Barenziah's Mazed Band. Not yet. My brother and I are trying to find a time to play probably 1 or 2 more sessions of it. I think we have 1 or 2 more sessions to finish up all the maps and everything. But, you know, I've been busy. I've had some overtime, and he's moving this week, so we just haven't had a chance to get together and actually finish it up. I wish him and I could do more co-op stuff, because like he and I would definitely do all of like Divinity Original Sin together, and but it would take us way too long just because of my work schedule and everything. It's him and I have opposite work schedules essentially. Haven't heard such great things about the new one. I could probably give you a hint. I would probably give the new one like a C. That's probably how I'm going to write the review. It's got good bones. It's just got... It's got good bones. It's just, you know, it ain't all the way there, I guess. As someone who could do all those co-op games with you, but you never ask. I never said we weren't going to do it, Terry. That's true. I don't. Trying to think about it. So if using Might Magic 9 as the gatekeeper, I know I might have to go back and like reevaluate some of. Now that I've played more games, I might have to reevaluate some of my ratings. You know, I'd probably knock Might Magic 9 down a bit, knock Cyberpunk down a bit, probably bring up Dark Messiah Might and Magic, although it's like right on that 80% cuff. I can't, it's becoming a meme, I know. Oh well. Alright, Barenziah's Mazed Band. An interesting item, is it not? It seems ordinary enough, but it is much worse. Or, sorry, it's much more. The ring is cold now, but the embers of its power still burn hot within. I will use my magic to reawaken this power. How come you wanted this ring? Do not concern yourself too deeply in these matters, friend Cyrus the Red Guard. I will use the ring as I do everything to serve the temple and all of Morrowind. You have been a pleasant surprise to meet. I have seen something in you that I have not seen in a very long time. I bestow the blessing of my light upon you. May it serve you well. We will speak again soon. Alright, she says leave her alone. Here, can I... Can't pickpocket her? I can't pickpocket a god? And Vonos Veri. Almalexia's hands, huh? Yes, I do, Terry. Okay, well, perhaps go back this way.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you again, friend. I was going to the wrong door here. Yeah, I think I will before I start Might Magic.
Mournhold, Mournhold. City of light, city of magic, city of magic.
Jeez. Oh. Forgot I'm working for Lady B money. Gotta go back the other way. Mournhold, Mournhold, Mournhold. That's weird. I wonder why.
Be recognized, my good man.
With Pelancius Marrow, author, a man of the people. Not what I'm looking for. I understand you have found the thing and returned it to the goddess. Walk with care, Cyrus the Red Guard. It is wise to be wary of the gods with mortal failings. Uh-oh, should I have taken that back here to Barenziah? I am Barenziah. Were you confused about that? Maybe I gotta go back to Bedris.
I clean this temple, Sarah. Mind you keep it that way.
If
Nothing he needs me to do.
Justice never sleeps.
No tasks I may do in her service. So should I return to her now? Have I waited long enough? Wait outside her door for 20 hours? How about that?
Almalexia, no.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
There's a disturbance in the Plaza Brindisi Dorum. Investigate it, my good and faithful servant. I shall remain here. I agree. Now, having played more games, I think Cyberpunk deserves more scrutiny. So I definitely think lower than a B+. I think I was pretty hyped at the time that I played it, but now seeing what other games have done with far less than the resources of Cyberpunk, I think you're accurate. Dark Messiah, once again, I think a B- is appropriate. Like I said, right? It's like right on that 80% mark for me. I think once again, Dark Messiah and Might and Magic 9 occupy that like a very same space to me. I should make them both the same. So I think B- for both is probably accurate. Outlast for me, I disagree on that. For me, I think at least a B. I think it was a very good horror game that I enjoyed. It wasn't too long. What's the disturbance around here?
What can I do for you?
Welcome to Mournhold.
What can I do for you?
City of the Lady of Mercy.
Have you heard? The city is under attack. Enchanted machines have burst into Plaza Brindisi Dorum and are killing everyone. They need your help.
Take arms! Drive back!
What are these?
Take arms! Drive back these creatures!
Verminous Fabricant Elixir.
Take arms! Drive back these creatures!
Attack the creatures. We must defend the city. Attack the creatures. We must defend the city.
Huh. Bum, 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 bum. You destroyed the statue.
What may I do for you, my child?
Go and speak to Fedris.
Justice never sleeps.
I've heard about the attacks on the city. Good that you reported them to me, though I've seen some high ordinators deal with this. I've sent some high ordinators to deal with it. Tell me another way. I want you to investigate the disturbance. These attacks are an affront to this city and to the lady. We must learn more about them. I understand a passage has opened up in the plaza that leads to some Dwemer ruins. The memorial statue has been destroyed, and an entrance has been discovered in the rubble from which the creatures emerged. Perhaps these things are of Dwemer origin. I've been told that they look at least partially mechanical. Investigate these ruins, Cyrus the Red Guard, and report your findings to me immediately. Okay. Some kind of portal, huh? Oh. Below the statue? Hearthfire Hall. Whoa. I've witnessed Dwemer constructs and these mysterious new fabricant creatures battling in the ruins of Bams am Shend. The Dwemer creatures seemed to be defending the ruins against the intruding constructs. Their origin is still a mystery to me. Though their origin and purpose are shrouded in mystery, their plan is simple. It's clear they're not of Dwemer make. I should report my findings immediately. Yes, the trainer I've been looking for so long. And he was just sitting at the bottom of the sea. What's going on in here? Old Dwemer book. Dwemer airship plans. We definitely were. I couldn't believe it. I was like, I can't believe I'm searching for him this whole time. And he's just sitting at the bottom of the lake. Or the ocean. Dwemer tubes. I should go back and highlight that out. I can't believe I didn't highlight finding that guy at the bottom of the sea. Spears and everything. A key. Radax Forge. Bum, 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 bum. Old Dwemer books. Take those. Spoiled Dwemer oil. We're just a couple of old men from Dallas. Yeah, maybe that's why. Too stressed out. Too upset. Trapped and everything. Why is it trapped so much? It's got a Dwemer Jink sword in here. Take more coins. Have coin for Khajiit. Lapsed rocks.
I clean this temple, Sarah.
From what I
Mind
hear,
you keep
there's
it
trouble
that way.
with the
You
palace.
say these new creatures were fighting with the Dwemer creatures? This is very disturbing. Only someone with great power could control these fabricant creatures. Almalexia will be interested to hear this news. I'm sure she'll have some insight into it.
What may I do for you, my child?
Greetings, Cyrus the Redguard. It's good to see you again. Dear Phaedrus has told me more about your work so far here in Mournhold. He suggested that I might find your services useful. After some consideration, I have decided there may be a task for you to complete. Since the horrendous attack on the city, there have been some alarming developments. One of the most troublesome has been a cult that has recently formed, led by a young Dunmer named Eno Romari. They call themselves the End of Times. In these troubled times, I fear the cult is gaining in popularity. Very little is known about them yet, but there is one very disturbing fact we have learned. Many of their members have been found dead. At least 7 of them have been found so far, all dead, all in their homes. It appears they ingested a strong poison and not even my magics could revive those who were found. We must find out what drives this group and rid my city of their presence. Speak with Meralyn Othan at the Great Bazaar. Her brother, Seville, was one of those found. Learn what you can about them, Cyrus the Redguard, and of this Eno Romari. Take care with him, though. The words of a martyr cry louder than those of a zealot. Morrowind Ocean. Can I defeat Almalexia in combat?
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Not if I want to get beat to death by her guards. Ah!
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant. Light of my mercy.
Woo! Not on hard difficulty, it seems.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
Alright, to the Great Bazaar. I got a message. What's this message? Great Bazaar. God's Reach can take us there, right?
7 virtues.
Plaza Brindisi. Right, morale.
Hey there, sport.
I have
What's the word?
ears. I shall hear.
End of times. They are a suicide cult, plain and simple. Their beliefs are destructive, heretical, and frightening to me. I don't know how my brother ever got involved with them. I'm beginning to see them all over the city, but you'll most often find them in God's Reach, outside the Winged Guar. So far, Blood Moon was harder. But I think that's because I chose the werewolf thing. But even fighting some of the regular creatures were slightly harder. The Reeklings are actually kind of tough. They preach the tribunal have lost their powers and that this is a signal of the apocalypse, or that the apocalypse is near. Well, they're not wrong. Eno Ramari teaches his followers that our time in Tamriel is at an end, and the gates of oblivion will soon open and the Daedra will walk the land. Only the ancestors who have already left this world will remain once the Daedric scourge covers the earth, and so he promotes what he calls the cleansing. It is a ritual suicide, Cyrus the Red Guard. My brother was no fool, but he was a trusting person, always looking for someone or something to believe in. Thought he had found that in the end of times. Right, the Winged Guar. In God's Reach.
Did that woman start?
Here we go, God's Reach. Which one's the Winged Guar? Hey, Eno.
Speak
Want
the
these cool
truth,
robes.
and all shall honor you.
How may I help you in your journey through this life? Let's see. Our beliefs are very simple, dear friend. The Blessed Tribunal, though once filled with glory, are no longer the gods they once were. As with the tides and Tamriel's moons, all cosmic powers will wax and wane. But when gods die, it creates ripples throughout the lands. The passing of the three will be a prelude to the end of this era, and the beginning of the next. The followers of the end times are making ourselves ready for this to happen. We realize that the end of the era will bring many challenges. We believe the gates of oblivion will open, and the multitude of Daedra will roam this world freely. Some might tell you that this is a good thing, that we are descended from the Daedra, and it will be a return to the natural order of things. I know differently, though. The coming age will be a time of great horror. The Daedra princes are not our ancestors, nor are they our allies. They will wash over the land, destroying all that man and mare have built over these thousands of years. The only protection from this scourge will be our true ancestors that have gone before us and watch over us even now. Many of our followers choose to participate in the cleansing, to prepare the way for the rest of us. It is a sacrifice to be sure, but it is for the greater good. We are a peaceful group dedicated to relieving the suffering all are feeling in these troubled times. I teach my followers the way to enlightenment, through understanding of what is happening in our world and what is to come in the next. All of my people know the importance of preparedness for the coming troubles, and many are willing to make great sacrifice in our name. Okay. Well, I hope that's enough. Also, it's kind of funny that this cult is legitimately not wrong.
What may I do for you, my child?
You found information yet? I thought.
An adventurer, I presume.
Of course. What may I do for you?
What may I do for you? Here was some work. Usual bouncer Grub didn't show up today. Probably got lost in the pavilion again. The orcish ninny. Anyway, would you be willing to stand in for him? All you would have to do is make one sweep through the bar crowd. If memory serves, we don't get too many people coming and going this time of day. What do you say? Yeah, sure, I'll be a bouncer. Go around and talk to everyone in the bar. If they're too drunk or unruly or just a bad character, throw them out. Report back to me when you're done. Hey there. Wait, watch it there. Why are you harassing me? I ain't done nothing to you. You dirty Redguard, always causing problems. That's right. I never met a Redguard I liked. I say we should just ship them all back to wherever the heck they came from and build a wall between us and them. Who's with me? Alright, why don't you...
Fight, coward!
You're gonna have to leave. No, I'm not coming with you, you dirty Redguard. Who knows what revolting tricks you'll pull when we're alone. Get away from me. You won't take me in. You can't. Victory or... victory. I don't want to kill him. You're getting bounced, son. We've subdued the drunkard wood elf Denegor. Unfortunately, the situation came to violence, but I was able to knock him out before the situation became too ugly. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Hi there, Redguard. Care to drink away your troubles with me? Well, my life isn't exactly Gold Canet Sunshine happy at the moment. More like Bungler's Bane Bummer. I got laid off from my job at the pillow factory last week. The market for pillows has really bottomed out in the last few years. Turns out that the average family home doesn't need 25 pillows per person like we originally thought. Who knew the market would turn sour so suddenly? It didn't take long for the money guys in the exquisite upstairs to burn through all the pillow venture capital. All the money guys in the exquisites upstairs to burn through all our pillow venture capital. Offices in the best Telvanni towers, 1,500 septum chairs upholstered in the finest scamp skin, and unlimited stores of matzah. We would spend 16 hours a day or more in there, doing what we loved, crafting pillows. It was a dream come true for me. Ever since I was young, I dreamed of creating the perfect pillow. Well, those days are over now. I need to find work. Wait, what's that? Bowles and Dahlin at Craftsman's Hall is looking for a new apprentice. Well, it's not making pillows, but it is work. I just might try it out. Thanks, Redguard. Next time you see me, perhaps I'll be working in the smith shop. Have a drink on me. Have a drink on me.
That guy looks familiar.
He's like breathing heavily on the ground. Alright, how's everybody doing? For a game of shells? No, I don't gamble. Sorry, I'm busy, don't have time to talk. So, is that Soshan? Soskeen? I think I talked to everybody. Yes, you know, the drunks and vagrants and the ne'er-do-wells. Did you find them all and take care of them? Yeah. Great, although I still have a bad feeling about things. Oh well, here's your payment. Thanks for your help. I obviously didn't find everybody. But I knocked out this drunkard. Everybody else downstairs seemed kosher. Crime has been reported. There's nobody in here.
Die, Betcha!
Okay. We'll just reload and accept that we did that quest. Oh. Looks like I'm gonna get another shot at it. There we go, send that guy to the apprentice. Alright, some work, I can do that. I'm gonna knock out this Bosmer. Alright, calm down a bit. Alright, because yeah, so nice, give me another Sujama. I can sit here all quiet. Alright, he's cool, no problems. $1,000 gold. Around the coin, too bad. You lost a game of shells.
What day is today?
Tidings and good wishes to you, friend.
I can't imagine eating one of those things.
I don't see anything there.
I wonder if she heard me say that.
This is unexpected, but not unwelcome. Please go ahead.
Alright, I took care of everything, I think, so.
Trust in gods and justice.
Destroy my bouncing abilities. Go, I think I found you a new apprentice.
May each day greet you warmly, friend.
Hey there, Cyrus the Redguard. I got the job. Thanks so much for recommending this to me. It's hard work, but I just imagine that every breastplate or shield I turn out is just a thin, hard pillow made of metal. And I just get through the day, or I get through the day just fine. Here, I don't have much money, but I can offer you some tools that might come in handy. Also, talk to my boss, Bowles. He's pretty happy at having a new apprentice and will give you some good deals. Thank you so much for sending Third in my way, Cyrus the Redguard. He's a tremendous helper on the place, even if I can't ever get him to shut up about the blasted pillows. Alright. I don't think I have anything you want. Okay. Maybe I have to go back to this woman.
I trust we speak in confidence, Sarah.
Not sure what I need to trigger the next phase of the quest.
You were very brave.
Thanks. Okay. Let me actually recall. I'm pretty weighed down by some stuff. I gotta put some items in here. Let's go ahead and put our King's Oath. Put it this way? It's weird. Yeah, just about, Terry. That's pretty... Alrighty. There, right there is good. I have another spear. I gotta probably lay it right here. Blessed spear. Does it go that way? Here, we can lay it like that. It's like a crossing. What am I holding on to that weighs so much? Probably all these hammers. You are not Thor, god of hammers. That's part of it. These Dwemer books? Partially. Stalrim is... Oh, the adamantium ore. Oh. Put it here. Here we go. That's what's weighing so much. Not to mention my stats are drained a little bit.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an
Honor to meet you. Let's go to Balmora, try to restore my attributes real quick. I might have to remove everything I'm wearing again. Get all the stat raises off so I can see what exactly I'm missing. There we go, missing some speed and strength. Speed's back, still need the strength. There we go. Need to resist my magic. Got my boots back. Put everything else on. Back into the treasure room. And 29 armor hammers in there. Deposit petals, no. I think any of these have room for any more stuff. Do I have any lockpicks around here though? I do have 2 more master's lockpicks. I go to my lockpicks and probes. Oh, I've got a bunch of probes on me. Boo, ads. I don't know if you can hear me yet, but boo, ads. Here's more master lockpicks. I'll hang on to those. Alright.
Impressive. These clothes.
I'm actually not. Those ads are by Twitch. I don't control the ads that Twitch plays on my channel, so I get no money from that. That's why they suck. I do have the ability to play ads, but I cannot control the pre-roll ads that they put on there. But that's just Twitch farming money off of me.
Well met. Greetings.
Yeah. True story.
Justice never sleeps.
It'd be one thing if I was getting any revenue from that, but I'm not. Oh. King Helseth's back here. Hey, buddy.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Oh, really? I mean, at least I don't think the pre-roll ads are getting me anything. I thought I would only get money from the ads that I play myself. But, yeah, I don't know. Let's see here, Prince Helseth. What are you doing? Ah, so you're the one Tenius has been telling us about. You should have brought the information to us directly. Still, you may be of use. We understand you had a slight inconvenience earlier. It appears we were given a bit of misinformation. The Queen Mother has spoken of you as well. Oh, really? Ah, still, I wish I had the option to turn them off. I don't typically run ads at all. Yeah. I don't usually run ads at all. I wish I just could control if I was supposed to or have to run ads, I could control when they were. So I could warn people, you know? Alright, we understand you were visited by some Dark Brotherhood assassins. A regrettable occurrence. They are a difficult lot, but they do have their usefulness. I'm certain that will no longer be a problem for you. Right, it does. I don't know if you've ever been watching big streamers, like anybody playing something like an action game, you know, like League of Legends or Apex Legends or something. some of the big streamers have mods that will run ads when this person is about to die or they're in like a tough situation and you're all engaged. Then they'll hit you with 5 ads. And you're like, God damn it. It's the worst. Alright, we have various sources throughout Vardenfell that are paid well to provide us with information. Unfortunately, sometimes it proves to be incorrect. One of our informants had suggested that you could pose a threat to our monarchy. That cannot be allowed, as I'm sure you understand. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have it done that way. Alright, Queen Barenziah. We returned to Mournhold together after the unpleasantness in Wayrest. An amazing woman, our mother. Not wanted to be taken lightly. Not much happens in Mournhold that she is not aware of. She is a valuable asset to us. And it is never easy to assume the throne, especially after the unfortunate set of circumstances that led to our beloved King Lethen's death. There are those who would seek to profit from such events, to take the opportunity to create unrest among the people. There are those even who would wish to see us dead. King Lethen lost his will to live. He's a great man. And does this surprise you? Even now, there are those that would see our head on a pike. What better way to achieve one's goals than to have others remove those that would oppose you? Surely you have some understanding of this. In fact, we've recently been told of a plot against the throne. I assume you have heard of the Morag Tong and the Dark Brotherhood. They have their purpose in Morrowind. Some of my informants have learned of a possible assassination plot against our royal person. I would like more information on this. However, I do not want to compromise the safety of my guards or my informant. I believe, however, you may be suitable for this matter. I wish for you to meet an informant of mine at a local corner club, the Winged Guar. You'll find it in God's Reach. He's an orc, and shouldn't be hard to pick out. Find him and ask him about his uncle's farm. He'll know what it means. Then report back to me with your information. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by, Casey. You take care. Tell Mia I said hello. Ooh, which video was that, Terry? Kingdom under fire and war. War of Heroes, okay.
Long live the king.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence.
I don't know. Maybe she's right.
Right, to the Winged Guar it is. That's unusual.
I'd look that way too.
What a grand and intoxicating innocence. Hello,
You
sir.
have my ear.
Pleasure is all mine.
I would like to ask you about your uncle's farm. Yeah, I get it, code words. Whatever. Here's what you should know. Our king is paranoid. I know. It's treason to even think that sort of stuff. But it's true. He always thinks someone's out to get him. The man's had me checking into a different conspiracy every week for the last month. I keep telling him, you're king. You're gonna have enemies. Does he listen? Psh. This time, though, there might be something to it. I found some disturbing information. My sources tell me that there's a plot, but not against the king. From what I've been able to gather, there will be an attempt made on the Queen Mother's life. I'm not sure who would want to target her. From what I know, she has no enemies in Mournhold, but that's what my sources are telling me.
I don't know. Maybe she...
Come to me through
So much
fire and war. Oh. Welcome, Moon and Star. Yeah. Yes, I expected you would find out as much. Other sources of mine indicate the same thing. And that the attempt will be made tomorrow night. Our mother must be protected at all costs, but I do not wish to tip my hand to these assassins. Here's how we will protect Barenziah. It would be unwise to station more guards outside her doors, as that would alert the killers to our knowledge. Better to catch them in the act. One of our royal guards could be involved in this attempt, so they will be kept occupied elsewhere. You will stay in the antechamber outside our mother's chambers tomorrow evening and deal with these assassins. When they arrive, close the door behind you and hide behind the screen so as not to alert them to your presence. Meantime, find out whatever else you can.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Long live the king.
Long live the king.
Mournhold.
What you must return, I'm not
be
concerned.
recognized, my good man.
Alright, tomorrow night. So what, like 20 hours? Close both doors. Oh, close both doors. I'm in the position where King Helseth told me to wait outside Barenziah's chambers, and I have closed the door to the room behind me. They're about to come to me through fire and war.
Supposed to be here somewhere. He told us in the Queen Mother's chambers. Screen.
Come on, fight! I will enjoy this.
I'll enjoy this too. Alright. Enough! I'm at you! I heard them talking about he told us behind the screen. Did this guy try to have me killed again? Seems it's been taken care of. Good work. Well, you're welcome. Alright, they came to me through fire and war, and I took care of it.
Rewarded.
You were able to hold off the assassins. Interesting. Perhaps the threat was not as great as it seemed. We commend you. Take this as a show of our appreciation. We are impressed with your efforts so far. When you are ready, speak to me about further service to your king. I got his collar. By your actions so far, you have proven yourself to be both strong and loyal to our throne. It is now time for you to prove yourself to me. Personally, I have plans for you, Cyrus the Red Guard, and it is almost time they were put into motion. I require all those close to me to be powerful, able to defend me from any adversary. I require all those close to me to be powerful, able to defend me from any adversary. Perhaps you have met my personal bodyguard, Kirad. He is a perfect example, the finest fighter I have met in all my travels, and loyal to me to the death. Aw, don't make me kill Kirad. I met him many years ago, a deaf and dumb child wandering the streets of Wayrest. The boy actually had the audacity to try and rob my stepsister, Elisana. I marveled at his courage and took him into my employ. When a dog has been beaten, Cyrus the Red Guard, it will lick the hand of the one who feeds it, even the most meager of scraps. Now he is my most loyal of servants, one of my most deadly. I wish for you to fight my champion. Oh, I never liked this guy starting from Daggerfall, and he is ruthless. That is correct. I have come to know you a bit, Cyrus the Red Guard. I believe you could be of some use to me. The plans I have will require someone of great strength or wit, or perhaps both. The time has come for you to prove this to me. You will return here tomorrow and you will duel Kirad. If you are able to defeat him, we will discuss my plans for you. We'll just hang out for 24 hours?
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Ah, you have come to meet Karad in battle. Good for you. Have I mentioned Karad has never been defeated? Perhaps I hadn't. This is to be a fair fight. Use whatever weapons or spells are at your disposal. I wish you both luck. At least one of you will need it. None are to interfere, and you will begin on my command.
Let the duel begin.
That's a big fancy sword you got there, K-Money. I win. For some reason. Hold. I am beaten. You are the greater warrior, Cyrus the Red Guard. You should speak now with my liege. Thought he was deaf and dumb.
Your loyal service shall be rewarded.
Enough! I have seen you fight my champion, though I find it hard to imagine how you have succeeded. I did not believe anyone could best Karad, but you have shown me otherwise. And he speaks! There are depths to you, Cyrus the Red Guard, that I will fathom in time. For now, you have proven yourself to me. I'm impressed. None have ever defeated Karad in battle, and I certainly didn't expect you to be the first. You continue to surprise me. You have proven your worth to me as well as your loyalty. Take this as a token of my faith in our friendship. It was my father's ceremonial dagger, and I place it now in your possession. Do not disgrace his memory, Cyrus the Red Guard. Now let us discuss my plans for you. As I'm certain you know, Mournhold is one of the seats of power for the tribunal. The goddess Almalexia resides here in her temple, surrounded by her high ordinators. I have no great love for Almalexia, her ordinators, or the tribunal of which she is a part. In light of recent events, I believe it is time to gather more information about them. The attack on Mournhold was as unexpected to me as it was destructive to the city, and I make it my business to remain forewarned of this sort of event. Many believed the attacking creatures to have been Dwemer constructs, but we know now that this is not the case. These creatures were beyond anything dreamt of by the dwarves, creatures it would take the power of a god to create. I would like you to learn more about the attacks. I believe that the only person who might shed more light on this situation is Almalexia herself. All indications are that these creatures must be the constructs of Sotha Sil, and only Almalexia is likely to have the information about him. I wish for you to speak to her, learn what she knows about the creatures, and report to me. There is no reason for the goddess to suspect that you and I may be allied. Use this to your advantage. Do not approach me again until you have learned all that you can. What may Karad do for you, mighty one? I am Karad, champion of King Hilalu Helseth, an eternal friend to you, Cyrus the Red Guard. I'd like to know more about your background. I am Karad, warrior. Oh. Come to me through fire and war. Oh.
Many blessings upon you, my loyal servant.
I wonder if I'm kind of playing both sides right now. Not the guard quarters.
Good to see you again, friend.
What do you want?
Move out of the way. I haven't been in Helseth's chambers before.
What do you want?
Just
Welcome, Moon and Stars.
your loyal service shall be
Continue
rewarded.
through Fire and War. Alright, learn more of these attacks. I don't know. I've always wondered, is there like a magical swirl on the ground that they can see before I show up?
Want? What do
Carry
you
on.
want?
I'm listening. Almalexia knows, and within reason.
I don't know what else it's supposed to do here.
A hard judge, but fair.
Whatever you want. Within reason.
How do you do, Redguard?
How do you do? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Almalexia protect us. If she still can.
Who does he think he is?
Whatever you want. Within reason.
Alright, End Times Cults.
Gods grant you justice, Sarah.
Jump to the top there. Do. Does she see me right? Yeah, see, I want to know that too. I imagine she's just going about her day normally, and then whenever she sees, she's like she knows I'm teleporting in, she's like, oh, I better go right over there to greet him.
Never sleeps.
Who are you? Melina? You know anything about the End Times Cult? Guess not. To jump up to the second floor here. To me through Fire and War.
Justice never sleeps.
Okay, well, I think I'll just have to end her here.
Take care, stranger.
End this little baby stream right now. Get ready for work. But titties first. I'm gonna have to go ahead and end here, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching. Shout out to Muff Jedi again today for the 50 bits. High five to you, my friend. And Twitch setup tool. I don't know who you are, but you sound like a fake person. I apologize if you're not, but you sound like a fake person. A quick note, here's my schedule if anyone's interested in coming back to the stream next time. It's not listed on the schedule here, but keep an eye on the Discord if you're in there. I may have an opportunity to stream later tonight. There's a good chance I can come back in about 9 hours. 9.5 hours from now. I can do another like shorter, maybe like hour and a half, 2 hour stream. And probably do a little bit more Morrowind tonight. Yeah, I got a pretty good shot at it. I'll let you know on the Discord if it's not happening, but for now I would say plan on it happening. So hopefully see some of you guys back here, like I said, once again, about 9 hours, 9.5 hours for a little bonus stream. Otherwise, tomorrow starts Back for Blood, which I'm very excited for. So hope to see some of you guys back here next time. Take care and have a good one, everybody. Oh, and actually, real quick, I think I'm gonna raid Dedication. Dedication has raided us a few times. Let's return the favor. Raid him. Thank you very much, guys.
Farewell for now.
Live long and prosper.